Hello, this is Thomas, K4SWL. If you're new here, I like to do real-time, real-life amateur radio field activation videos. And today, I am on Dogback Mountain and plan to do a Summits on the Air activation here. This is my first time visiting this site, and there are a lot of firsts today. We'll have to see how this all works out. I've got my new Tom Ben HLT2 pack, which is holding a new radio, a new to me radio. There's a lot of people have already played with this radio, but it's the SW-3B, and I thought I'd really kind of break it in on a summit activation. So that's the reason I'm out here today. I've got a 20-meter end-fed half wave. I've got my throw line kit in the outside pocket, in the exterior pocket of this pack. It's very much like my MTR-3B pack, very, very similar. And I'm giving this a shakeout right now to see how well this will function for me. And I've got to tell you, summits can really be surprising sometimes. Parks can be too. Sometimes you go to them and they're kind of underwhelming. There are a lot of summits you work really, really, like you can bushwhack and get to the top of, and you barely know you're on a summit other than the land falls away from you. But you can't see anything. And then you get summits that you practically drive to. And when I mean practically drive to, you can maybe see my car sitting over there off of the road that's out here. Is it 105? I can't remember the name of the road. But basically, this is a very, very accessible summit. In fact, as long as you've got like an all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive vehicle with a little clearance, you can get up here pretty easily. I could probably do it in a two-wheel drive vehicle as well, as long as there's not too much mud and stuff. As long as the vehicle has clearance. You need clearance to come on this road. I tried to operate here on Dogback, was it 2 weeks ago? But there was just too much snow and ice on the northern sort of shaded sides of the road. And so I stopped about 3 miles from here and just did a park activation. This is actually Pisgah National Forest and Pisgah Game Land, and as well. So this will be a summit and a park activation. And my car is actually well within the activation zone right here. So there's no reason I couldn't have just set up closer to the car, but why not come to the true summit? Usually I like to do a hike, and that's the only negative about this, is there's no hike involved in this at all. But at the same time, it is something else. In fact, this is what surprised me. Check out this view, man. This is crazy, isn't it? This is the Linville Gorge area of North Carolina, which is just a stunning and spectacular part of North Carolina. I absolutely love it out here. And this is all Pisgah National Forest and Game Lands, all very much protected lands. And way off in the distance over there is Lake James. I always want to confuse those two. It's Lake James that's out there. And check this out. There's a little path here that we go down. And this really, I think, is one of the things I love about doing summit activations, is that on occasion you get a view like this. This is just absolutely phenomenal. I don't even know if the camera can do this justice, but it is absolutely spectacular. I really wish I would have brought my drone with me. This is around the area of Table Rock, and there's actually one of my very favorite overlooks in all of North Carolina is just up this road a little further. In fact, after I finish here, if I've got time, I don't know if I will, because this road takes a long time to drive. It's only, I think, maybe 6 miles from where it starts as a dirt road, but it's slow going because it's very bumpy and not super well maintained, which is fine for these sorts of roads. In fact, that's part of the fun of it. But yeah, this is stunning out here. It's just really, really beautiful. And there are a bunch of little summits around here that I want to activate in due time. But for right now, I need to get things set up. And what I'll do is, I'm not going to show setting up the antenna. I want to save my my battery and, frankly, my upload time later. I have deployed the 20-meter end-fed half wave a million times on the channel, so I'll stop from doing that. I'll set up here and hopefully get logging and everything else set up. Another thing I'm doing is using a little Sony digital recorder. You can see it's got a $20 price tag on it. I picked this up at a thrift store, and I have not used it yet, period. I put an SD card in it before I left, a micro SD card, but I haven't used it yet. This may not work, but this is hopefully how I will be recording the audio from the SW-3B, mainly because when I hook it up to an external amplified speaker, I find that it thumps a bit when I'm using the single, on the side tone. I don't know why, but the audio thumps a little bit, which just makes it for a little less comfortable listening, but it works fine. But I think it sounds much, much better with headphones on, which is really what it's designed to do. So we'll be trying that and see if this works. I bought that Sony digital recorder probably 4 or 5 months ago at a thrift store, and I haven't used it yet. I did have to clean the battery compartment just slightly, but I'm pretty sure hopefully it'll work. They claimed it worked, and I actually bought it so that I could have it for my full duplex FT817ND setup for doing satellite work, but of course it works for this stuff too. And so I'm going to be doing an experiment. I have never merged audio to use audio from a different device. I know that like most YouTubers, that's what they do. Most ham radio YouTubers do that. But I'll remind you, I'm not really a YouTuber, so this is like stretching it for me a little bit outside my comfort zone, which is fine. Anyway, I am going to get to work here. I realized I left the AAA batteries that I picked up on the way here. I left them in the car, so I need to go find that pack of batteries, come back up here, and then get set up. Okay, I'm back now, and got everything ready. It always takes a little time to kind of just set up, mainly because I have a camera. If I didn't have a camera running, it really probably wouldn't be a very big deal, but this time I'm running a camera. I'm trying to record audio separately here. You know, this is kind of a new experiment for me. We'll see how this all sounds in the end. I may have to adjust things, I don't know. But got the 20-meter in-fed half wave up. It's doing fine. The band sounds kind of quiet right now on 14061, which is where I plan to start operating. So we're going to give this a try. Now, I will tell you this interesting thing. We'll see if this works. Before I left, I programmed the CQ call button on the SW-3B. So basically, I should say, this is a 3-band radio. And by 3 bands, I mean 40, 30, and 20. It's very, very similar to the MTR-3B, the mountain topper, like I have, except this has an RF gain, an AF gain, an encoder. It doesn't have as many CW message memories, but it has one. And it used to be, I think, that you could just call CQ with it, and that was it. It had very limited message storage. But I found, even though people have told me differently, I found that it seems like it holds like my full sort of end of message exchange, which is usually BK, TU, 7.2 or 7.3, K4 SWL. I think it's holding all of that. We'll find out now if it is actually working. I tested it once before I left and it seemed to work. So I'm hoping that that you'll be able to see my board here. It is very sunny on this, and not much I can do about that. But yeah, the SW-3B has no internal tuner, no internal battery. I'm running it off of you can see it up here, the lithium iron phosphate battery that's 12 volts. So I'm getting 5 watts of output power right now. And I've got my Pactena RG316. I think it's like a 10-foot cable going to the bottom of the Pactena 20-meter in-fed half wave. And that's all we got. It's actually a pretty simple setup. But again, it took me a while to get this going, mainly because I had to set up the camera, the audio, and all these things. And also set up the Hammers app, HAMRS. People ask me about this a lot. This is the application I usually use. Now, if this were purely a SOTA activation and not a park activation, I would probably log this manually and then later transcribe it over. But since it's parks on the air, I find that it's so cumbersome to make the file for that afterwards, that I'm doing it on Hammers. And I almost always log parks on Hammers anyway, but let's see here. I'm trying to make sure I've got a clear spot. Okay, and hopefully this audio will sound good on the other end. I have no way of testing this because this is my first test. Sounds pretty good. I'm just going to start calling CQ. I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. I may need to adjust this or clean the contacts. What is going on? I don't know what that funkiness was there. Let me see, I am going to text my buddies and tell them where I am real quick. 14059. takes a few times to get it. Okay. Got my hands full. That button really saves a lot of time when you're trying to double log. Okay. Nope. I've got to get rid of this pencil. It's breaking too easily. This lead is too... Got him. DJ5. don't know what's going on. The keyer in this is acting a little weird. It may be getting a little RF back. And sometimes when it gets a little RF back, I could put a choke in line. It'll probably take care of that, if that's even the cause of it. But there's something a little weird about it. Whew. Okay. This is so much fun. I'm busy, so I'm not talking a lot here, but I love this. Man, there's a military jet going right over me. I always struggle with that call. Okay, got him. Okay. That's nice, Colorado. Sounds like the palette went down a little bit, which is kind of nice, actually, sometimes. Okay, maybe I got that wrong. Okay. Get these in, and then I heard the B, and I thought maybe I was hearing the BD at the end. That must have faded a little bit. Okay. Okay, I think I got that. Is that right? Da da da. Okay. Okay. Okay, wait, is that... Okay. I don't know why it took me so long to get that call sign, but it did, didn't it? I was questioning myself on the D, I thought it was a B, and then I was like, oh, it's WW7D, of course. There we go, that's good. I don't know how much longer I can go here, actually. That's almost too loud for me to do. Okay. Oh, wait. Sorry. Okay. That is one of those cases where that was so loud, it distracted me. It's kind of funny. It's such a strong signal. It was almost too loud for me to... Let's just turn that off before anybody else calls. Wow, that was something else. That was a pretty good run. That was a pretty good run there. I got a total of 43 QSOs, which was more than I would have guessed I would have gotten today, to be honest. There's a little confusion there as I, try to get used to, let me turn off this recording device. I tried to take off the $20 sticker, and I realized there's one on the back too. These things don't want to come off easily. Evidently, I bought this in May of last year, and I had almost forgotten about it because it was sitting in my FT817 pack, and I discovered it just recently. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I bought that thing. It was sort of a last minute thing. I was walking out the thrift store. I was looking for something for my wife, sort of a replacement dish or something, if I remember correctly. And on the way out, I saw a little case and it had those in it. And I thought, ooh, that would work really well for my full duplex stuff. Oh, I need to stretch the legs. I can show you now what it looks like up here. I just didn't have much of an opportunity earlier. Oh, let's see here. Boy, my battery's starting to go down. This is a lot longer activation than I was expecting. Okay, so there's the end-fed half-wave really on the ground going up into this tree. You can see the end of that little orange line on the side. That's how high up it is. This is what I like about the little 20-meter end-fed half-wave by Pack 10. It's very short. 20-meter end-fed half-waves are very manageable, and they're very forgiving. Like this one's probably touching a couple of branches, but I'm sure it had like near 1-to-1 SWR the whole time. And we're up here on a mountaintop, and that's the thing about summits, is summits are just spectacular places to play radio. I've had great luck down in valleys and everything else too, but this is just stunning, isn't it? It's really, really pretty. Down over there, I believe those are probably the South Mountains over that way. And this is sort of the back of Table Rock over here. Very, very tempted to go up the road a little bit further to Wisemans View, I think is what they call it. So that's just a stunning, stunning view here in North Carolina. But I also want to fit in a hike today. So we got to see. I don't know. I go by Baker's Mountain and do a little hike because it's one of the things I like about summits on the air. And I've got to say, like, this is a reasonably accessible site. This is obviously not wheelchair accessible, but the road's just down there. As long as you got a four-wheel drive vehicle with a little clearance, or as long as you got a vehicle with clearance, and if you're coming in really nice dry weather, it probably doesn't matter if it's all-wheel drive or not, but it's nice clearing up here with a little firing, and it's not hard to walk up. There's a little path, and you can find summit sites that are actually very accessible. If you look around, a lot of drive-up summits. But this is just spectacular. North Carolina has some beautiful mountains. They're not as sort of, what you call it, like majestic as a lot of the Rockies and that sort of thing. I love that sort of mountain as well. But down here, we do have some beautiful formations. These are very old mountains. And one of the wonderful things about doing SOTA activations is you get to really kind of experience these up close. And you may have noticed there wasn't a single car passed by on this road the entire time of this activation, which was over an hour. This is a little dirt road, Forest Service road up here. And this is a Thursday? Is that what it is today? Right around noon. And this is what you get. It's just beautiful out here. Absolutely beautiful. It's a beautiful gorge. This Linville Gorge area is so pretty. And it's not a bad shack. It really isn't. I want to hike Table Rock as well. I thought about doing it today, but I just didn't have enough time in the afternoon. In fact, I really wanted to do, there was another hike I wanted to do that was about a 6 mile round trip hike. But I didn't really have good directions, and I was a little concerned that one part of it said it was really steep and slippery. From someone, it was, I think from All Trails, I looked up the information about the trail, and they said that they had been on it recently and it was super slippery and rocky, and I was thinking it's probably not a good idea for me to be out here so far and do that alone today. I'd rather wait for drier days for that. I may have told you like a year and a half ago, I twisted my ankle doing that, and it really put me out of commission for 2 or 3 months, and I really hated that. So I'm trying to avoid that at all costs and try to do exercises to keep my ankle's in good shape, my knee's in good shape. But anyway, yeah, I better pack this stuff up. Not going to include that in the video and get this video posted. I hope that audio came out okay. I may, if it's really bad, I may not post the audio, but the recorder seemed to do a pretty good job, and I was very pleased with that. The side tone on the SW-3B is strong. And I think when I'm just wearing earphones, it's not too bad. I'm pretty sure in the audio it's going to sound very hefty. When I plug in a speaker, it sounds very thumpy and heavy, which is the reason I want to do an external speaker today. So yeah, let's get this stuff packed up, hit the road. I moved my car down here so it's a little closer. But you can see this path coming down here is not bad whatsoever. It's very, very close. My car is probably not 50 meters from me right now. So, and did I mention this at the beginning? I can't remember. Keep in mind, with some summits on the air, my car is probably within the activation zone very comfortably. But you can't do an activation out of your car. In fact, no part of your radio or antenna system can be supported by your car at all. You have to be completely out of your car, completely portable. And if you've been watching my channel, you know that's pretty much how I do it anyway. I'd say that maybe 3 or 4 out of 100 activations am I in my car. Usually that only happens when the weather turns really foul and I'm right there and I can hop in my car. Or there have been a couple of occasions where I've gone to sites where really the only area I could even set up was, I remember a game land I went to in the Piedmont, and it was really crowded there, and the only place I could do was set up in the back of my car with the impasse light right outside of it. But you can't do that in SOTA. You have to be outside your car and have nothing to do with your car during the activation. So just keep that in mind. No mobile activations in SOTA for sure. But there are a lot of drive-up summits, and I'd say that almost every region has at least 1 or 2 drive-up summits. So if you're not feeling like you're in shape enough, or you know, you've got the desire to go out and do a lot of hiking, you don't always have to do that with summits on the air. There are drive-up sites, and so just check around, ask some local SOTA people. They will all know them, and yeah. So anyway, let's take one more look at this view. I just love this. I could just spend all day up here. I really could. I could just spend all day here. This is so stunning. Anyway, let's just all go out there and play a little radio if you can here, whether it's at home hunting or out in the field. And as I always say, let's just all treat each other with kindness. It makes the world a lot better place to be in, a lot friendlier people to be around, right? Let's get this stuff packed up. And until next time, thank you so much. Oh, yes, before I forget, you can subscribe if you like to. Thank you very much for doing that. And below, I always have a link to the field report. That's a very important link. I get a lot of comments asking questions about my equipment. I list everything in that field report. So always go down, look for the link in the field report, and you'll even get more information, more photos, and things like that. So thank you very much. And until next time, 7 3s. Okay, so I know I sent my 7 3s just a moment ago. This is a little addendum. I am now walking up to, I think it's called Wisemans View here, which is one of the prettiest views I think in Western North Carolina. Absolutely love it. It's just a beautiful sight. I'm just walking up to it for the first time in maybe 3-4 years I've been here, I think. And absolutely love it. It's about a 15-minute drive. It's only 8 miles, but it takes a while to drive it from where I was doing the activation. I have a warning sign here. It's actually needed. This is a decent drop-off here. But the really cool thing about it is it's sort of behind Table Rock, and it's a very pleasant hike. In fact, this hike, as you can see, this is asphalt here. So it's wheelchair accessible, but there is no easy way to get here. You really do need a vehicle with some ground clearance. When I was here last time, it was in July, and I can't remember what year. It was in July. It's right before July 4th, I remember, and we were here with friends. I had my big 4-wheel drive truck. They had their Subaru. We didn't really have a problem getting here. It was you felt like you were overlanding. It felt good, actually. It was really fun. But there were people like minivans and stuff that had minivans there, and they just were not really, it's just not the right vehicle to get here, unfortunately. So if you come out this way, if you're in the Linville area of North Carolina or near Morganton or something, and you want to drive up this way, you can do it. Just make sure your vehicle has some ground clearance and you're comfortable driving on pretty rough Forest Service road. But I can tell you, man, this view is insane. I'm really looking forward to this. I haven't, like I said, I haven't been here in a while. It's just so beautiful, and I don't know if the camera will really do this justice or not. But this is the Linville Gorge. And they do have really nice points over here to look off. We'll go down here and look. See one other person here. It's very quiet today. Just look at this. Absolutely stunning. Gotta watch my step. Absolutely stunning. I mean, wow. This is breathtaking. Really, really beautiful. I'm looking over there at Table Rock. That is a place I will go to here pretty soon. So we were, when I was doing my activation, it was sort of over this ridgeline out this way. Actually, it may have been right there. May have been right there. And down there's the river. Yeah, this was quite a surprise for me when I first discovered it. I'd heard about it. I've lived in Western North Carolina my whole life, but had never, this is kind of a little hidden gem. Even though I'm in a bit of a hurry today, I had to just take the extra 30-minute detour on this very muddy and slippery Forest Service road to come out here because it's worth it. And I thought, why not pull out the camera? It is just beautiful. So yeah, if you're ever out this way, make a point to come to Wisemans View if you can. And we'll take a few pictures and then head off and for real this time. Thank you so much for joining me today. This turned out to be a really, really nice activation day. You know, I had planned to do something a little more aggressive today. But just changed my mind at the last moment. And I'm really glad I did because this has been a lot of fun. It's been fun taking the Subaru on this road. It's been fun coming to one of my favorite places in Western North Carolina. And it's also fun to be here in the winter. Last time I was here in the summer, and it's just stunning in the summer as well. But you can see hawks down there. It's just amazing. I love this place. Love this. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to say 7 threes. Thank you so much for joining me. I really, really do appreciate it. And until next time, take care.